feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find. Hello water signs, this is your summer reading. It is for all the water signs together, and your reading starts with the card Naivety, followed by Relief, by Lust, Imagination, Growth, and Barrenness. I feel like it's a little bit mixed for you here. On one hand, it's a really good sign that we have relief and growth, especially right below or on top of each other. With the Naivety card and Imagination, I feel like this could either be a summer of disillusionment for you, or if it is not your own naivety and imagination that's, being handled, that there's a realization about, it could be that you are realizing these things about someone around you and that you feel a little bit tired and finally find the strength to withdraw from this person. Some people are not toxic in that sense, or a bad influence in that sense that they are like perpetrators and they obviously and on purpose abuse people or use people. Some people are just super naive and blind to especially these things, and then they defend, all the nasty people, and they just don't see it. And they might even fantasize romantically a lot about all kind of toxic, terrible people, and they are not really willing to see, or maybe they are not smart enough to see. I don't know, both could be the case. Not everyone's the same. Like, there could be someone around you of whom you just get so tired that you don't want to deal with it anymore, and maybe you just let this person walk on without you. And if they want to fall down into this abyss, being eaten by the monster, then that's how it is. You just have to let them go. Because it's not only that this bubble around her head and the sunglasses make her blind to seeing the truth. It also makes her deaf somehow. Whatever you tell this person, they can't hear it. Actually, they can't hear anything. They can't see and hear anything. And probably, releasing this could also be about several people for you. Maybe there's a group of people around you who is like that. And cutting that off will bring you here into this energy of relief and growth. And both of these cards together, they feel very strong, they feel very good. And this could be your disillusionment, that maybe for a long time you thought you could, if these people aren't bad per se, you can still shake them, you can wake them up somehow, but you might realize that you really can't. We have the card Lust and Barrenness here, and I feel like this is figuring out either in your personal life regarding your own relationship that maybe something is built on lust and there is not a lot of growth, and you have to let that go as well. Or you want to let that go because it's just a waste of energy. You might even feel a little bit undignified or used. But mostly, I also feel like this is some kind of general realization that you're having here. Probably about this person or this group of people with their naivety and imagination that they are wasting their lives on the wrong kind of romances in some way. Or just the wrong kind of things. I also feel like in a positive way, these two cards together, now we're jumping into a different topic here. On top of the not so nice meanings here of this combination, there is something about, it's not forbidden, but or irresponsible is also a too heavy expression. It's like I can't find the proper expression. It's not a sin, it's not forbidden, maybe it's a little bit of a mistake, or maybe it's unhealthy. I'm trying to figure out some kind of example. Let's think, it's like eating too much ice cream for 1 or 2 days. Just like a little mistake. It's something that that is perceived as not the right thing to do. And there's some kind of small growth connected to that, like, or let's say you're overspending a little bit, like you're not doing it regularly, you just do it 1 or 2 times, and not like horribly that you will have super huge debts. It's just a little bit. No one would recommend you to, come on, just go overspend a little bit. But, it's just an example. Like, I feel like some of you might do something like that, where you do a little bit of a wrong thing, just on a very small scale, and you will reap some kind of result from that. Just a small little sign of growth, even though you seemingly did the wrong thing. Okay, I hope I will not talk someone in to doing something stupid here. That's not my intention here. It's just a small thing I'm getting, so you have to discern for yourself, please. And another thing I thought of, and I feel very bad to speak it out loud because it sounds super irresponsible and I don't want to be one of these tarot readers. It could also mean that there's something about some kind of, it doesn't have to be the lottery, but it could be something like that, where you feel like it's just stupid and almost impossible to win the lottery, and or you go to a casino. That was actually the first thing I thought of. You play some kind of, casino games, and I would never advise that to someone, to throw your money into some kind of machines and hope that you will get a lot more money out of it. But these two cards make me think there is something about that, like doing something that's a bit stupid and then actually reaping a small benefit from it. Okay, so I hope that doesn't sound too irresponsible, but it's just a thing that I was getting. On the bottom of the deck, we have manipulation and authenticity. And disillusionment. The confirmation. I was using this word earlier, and now it pops up as a card here as well. Authenticity is between relief and growth. Manipulation is between naivety and imagination, and it makes me feel like maybe you might also realize that this person wasn't just purely naive. Like these flying monkeys, they somehow are a little bit like the people they protect or defend. They just hide it a little bit better, but like they are part of their weird, evil little system. Could also be that you figure out that this person always pretended to be just very naive, but actually they were very conscious of something that they were doing and throwing something in your way on purpose, or trying to trigger you on purpose with something. The authenticity card is you being authentic with yourself, being honest with yourself. Also, you finding maybe the strength and bravery to speak your heart and speak your mind. Maybe sometimes you bit your tongue and now you're just sticking it out. Maybe you were ashamed that other people wouldn't like you anymore if you spoke your true mind. But there's a change in that as well. And with the disillusionment card, it just feels like a relief. It has the similar energy of this card, like here. I feel like this disillusionment and this realization that you might have during this summer, it's not a painful realization. It really brings in so much understanding that will help you further, that will help you to make a huge difference in your own life and maybe also in others' lives. It's that you're freeing yourself from so many mental and emotional bondages by realizing something here. I want to pull another card. So we have joy, and that's the perfect ending for your reading. So there's nothing to fear here. I'm not getting any negative vibes from your reading. It's just that sometimes we have to face certain things. But as I said, you will feel generally good and experience some kind of luck here with something that seems to be a little bit irresponsible. But yeah, sometimes we just have to have some realizations and then we can move on and feel even better than before. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.